I am the child. All the world waits for my coming. All the earth watches with interest to see what I shall become. Civilization hangs in the balance. For what I am, the world of tomorrow will be. I am the child. I have come into your world, about which I know nothing. Why I came, I know not. How I came, I know not. I am curious. I am interested. I am the child. You hold in your hand my destiny. You determine largely whether I shall succeed or fail. Give me, I pray you, those things that make for happiness. Train me, I beg you, that I may be blessing to the world. I am the child. Nestled on the lower eastern slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania is the Colonel Ngaleku Children's Center, established in 2005 by Mr. Michael Shirima, who recognized the orphans' needs for a place of refuge.
There was a serious problem about orphans in the country as a whole, and I thought of participating in helping the children that were orphans and other vulnerable children.
CNCC comprises 14 wall-enclosed buildings, among them dormitories, a dispensary, administrative buildings, quarters for volunteers, guests and laborers, classrooms, a large kitchen and washroom. Basically, all the needs of a child are taken care of at the center, which has the capacity to house 120 children and is currently accommodating 41. The center opened its doors to needy children in September 2006. These fortunate ones are being cared for and nurtured regardless of gender, religious beliefs or ethnic origin. They are being given a solid foundation to grow into healthy, educated, productive adults. The criteria for a child being accepted at CNCC is they must be referred to by the police, the Ministry of Health, social welfare offices or other child welfare agencies, religious organizations, hospitals or good Samaritans from the community. Once accepted at the center, they begin their journey to a promising future.
Utaratibu wa kuwapeleka wale watoto ni kwamba tunapotafuta historia nzima na tukakuta kwamba yule mtoto hana mtu wa kumsaidia. Sasa inafikia kwenye hatua kwamba tunawasiliana na afisa ustawi wa jamii. Ziko form, kuna application forms ambazo tunazijaza, tunampima afya yake, alafu baadaye tunampeleka kule. Tukimfikisha kuna admission form, tunawasiliana na sister ambaye ni mtunzaji wa wale watoto, inajazwa ile form. Baada ya kujaza fomu tunamwacha mtoto, lakini kwa kweli kitu tunachofanya sana ni kuhakikisha kwamba tunachukua physical address ya mlezi wake baadaye, ili baada ya kipindi cha miaka hiyo 5 aweze kurejeshwa kwa wazazi wake. Vile vile tunashauri wale wazazi wao wanaendelea kutembelea wale watoto ili wasije wakawa wageni kwa siku atakapokwenda kuwachukua, hata kama hana kitu lakini afike tu kumuona mtoto wake na kujua maendeleo yake.
Each child undergoes a thorough medical examination on admission and is continuously monitored for any maladies they may have. Riziki is HIV positive. His aunt sent him to the center as she was unable to take care of him. He is now receiving antiretroviral treatment.
Riziki baada ya baba yake na mama yake alipofariki, nikabaki naye Riziki nikiwa kama mama yake mdogo. Nikaona sitaweza kumlea ule mtoto kwa sababu naye alikuwa anaumwa. Nikaona niombe msaada kule ustawi wa jamii. Ndio akaja wakasema tumpeleke kule ustawi wa jamii kule kwa Ngaleku kule, akatunziwa kule akiwa kama yatima.
Hasa kuwasaidia hao watoto ambao wanakuwa wametoka katika mazingira magumu, hawana wazazi, wanahitaji upendo zaidi. Na wana afya, wengine wanafika hapa wakiwa na afya sio nzuri. Wengine wanakuwa shako na maradhi mbalimbali kutokana na kukosa huduma muhimu katika familia au jamii walikotoka.
Vital to the center's operation are also the volunteers who occasionally assist with feeding, playing and holding the children. Once physical needs are met, it becomes apparent that the human touch is an integral part of their emotional growth. In addition to this, the village women make wool sweaters for the children, which furthers their contact with the outside community. This contact is an element vitally needed if the children are to ultimately survive and successfully interact in society outside the center.
Tumekuja hapa kwa niaba ya kusuka mablanketi, kwa kujifunza kusuka mablanketi kwa ajili ya watoto hapa kwenye kituo na baadaye kwa ajili ya biashara kuuza. Pia vile vile tunataka kujiendeleza kwenye kikundi cha wamama, kutaka hata kama ni angalau msaada kidogo ili tuwe na nguvu ya kuweza kujiendeleza.
CNCC is a non-profit organization registered as a trusteeship under the laws of the United Republic of Tanzania. Mr. Michael N. Shrima and members of his family are the trustees. Their initial concept was to care for children from the vulnerable ages of birth to age 7. The question then remains, what next? Where do these children saved from the perils of malnutrition, disease and illiteracy go to continue their growth into adulthood? How will they be able to sustain themselves in an oftentimes uncaring world? Presently, observing the children being able to play in the garden, sleep under caring and watchful eyes, knowing they'll awake to a safe, nourishing environment is comfort enough. Concern is for the future if a foster parent cannot be found or adoption is not readily available. It will mean the final step to the promise of a fulfilling life if our society cannot meet these children's needs past age 7.
Original idea was to take care of children until the age of 5 and 7, which is the most vulnerable period of a child. But then there's a vision to take care of these children beyond that age. Therefore, our vision is to put together a program so that we're able to take care of these children until they become adults.
There is an ever-growing need for care of the world's youth, and Tanzania is no different. CNCC is facing a formidable task to provide futures for those who, through no fault of their own, would otherwise have a bleak future. In 2008-2009, CNCC is projected to reach their full capacity of 120 children. The cost of caring for these children then will be $11,000 per month. You cannot put a price on a healthy, smiling child.
What is needed is financial resources. Financial resources will not be enough from a single source. It will have to be widespread. And I'm sure there are people out there who are willing to assist, to participate in this noble objective. And once we have those resources, then we will construct buildings and also put a fund together so that we can follow through the children who go back to their families because they will still be poor.
Mr. Shrima, his family, co-workers and volunteers are dedicated to saving and enriching the lives of as many children as they can feasibly touch. These children have the capacity to be a legacy that touches the world. Their possibilities are endless if they can receive a helping hand.
Whatever we accomplish today, when the children are happy going to sleep, we feel satisfied for the time being. For the long run, we are satisfied when we see this center being independent and is run by people who are competent and trustful to give these children their future.
Most people in the world love children, and I'm sure if they are made aware of a project in which they can participate to take care of children, they will be willing to join in and help.